Hi, this is Mandy from Learning and Journaling, and I'll just give a quick flip through of Backyard Explorer. This is a gardening science learning journal. So we go through various things in here: life cycles, drawing and design, reading and research, botany, biology, gardening styles, nature craft, documentaries, colouring with observations, and a whole lot more. And just to point out, this journal is for anybody. Any kids, any people that want to just track their gardening journey. But for those living in Australia, not just New South Wales, but the whole of Australia, this does cover the stage 2 or year 3 and 4 outcomes. So that is good to note. So you can list the books you want to use, the documentaries. I've given a few examples of the documentaries. And there's some great YouTube channels. Of course, I've listed mostly Australian ones, but there's of course American and UK and wherever. There's a lot of people making great videos on YouTube. Parts of the plant, documentary study. And then we're going to researching the seasons. So in spring, what kind of work are you going to do in the season? Look at the rainfall, the temperatures, the frost dates. And you'll find this information on the videos or in library books. Lots of gardening books out there. What grows in season? So you can track what kind of fruits and vegetables grow in your area. So this can be for Northern Hemisphere, Southern Hemisphere. It's totally generalized for the whole globe. And when you're done with this page, you can add the information to your gardening calendar, which is at the back of this journal. So there's some months there where you can track and put in there what plants grow when they should be planted, when they should be harvested, and you make your own gardening calendar. So what kind of tools do you need? So we go through the summer. Here's a documentary study on the seasons. So this is where we bring in a bunch of official science. Autumn, life cycles. Oh, sorry. This is so science experiment. We've all done the old dry bean in the moist cotton wool. So here's where your child can track what happens with that, and they can look at the actual full life cycle of the bean. Draw and design. Action items, plant some seeds. Just to get some copy work in, get them to write out. It doesn't even have to be gardening specifically, but if that's what they want to do, they can stick onto the topic. Feathered friends, so they can sit in the backyard and see what kind of birds have they seen, and pick one bird and then map out the parts of the body. Composting. This one is all about compost. Again, I've suggested something here, but you can choose your own documentary to watch. Sun safety. What is found in the soil types. What kind of animals do you find in your garden? Nature craft. And so we go. Building compost pile and garden visit. Go and find a gardener in your area. Maybe it's a family member, maybe it's a neighbor or a friend up the road. Visit the garden and learn whatever you can learn from them. So here's some more official science. Push and pull. These are forces. So the stage 2 in Australia, this is covered in this book. So we're going to various gardening methods. Tune in time I've put in here. Sit in the garden or in the backyard or a park or reserve nearby. Tune out the man-made sounds and pay attention to nature and record what you hear. So it's just getting them to be a bit more mindful of what's around them. The science experiment is about shadows, and they will get to track and measure shadow lengths and observations there. Yeah, so it goes. A comparison chart. And then we get to... Oh, I have a couple of spots in here for recipes somewhere. They can record, just write out a recipe of something they want to make from something they've grown in the garden. So this journal obviously will take a bit longer than just 3 weeks. This is a long-term project. Ends with collecting seeds and photos of your garden before and after, so you can track it for yourself. And right at the end of the book we have some templates. You can cut them out or make more photocopies, and there's little seed envelopes. So thank you for watching, and you can find this book at learningandjournaling.com.